that would love to see it with kind of their up and down performances over the course of the year. They've been into a couple of finals, but haven't been able to take a home series.
Around the meta. You still have 3 M4s, but we did see in the last series that 3 MP5s are back into play. A lot more 10mm mags coming into play. So it's not going to affect this map, but moving forward, we will see probably a lot more MP5s than what we saw last weekend.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Subliner shocked everybody last weekend. Did somebody shock us this weekend as well? Dylan from the power position here at the Rock, able to hold down the push over bridge. They're getting set up towards outpost, up over the 100-point mark, doubling up their opponents in Surge, and in great position to keep this game rolling right now.
Yeah, this is what's scary. They're winning the battle on 2 fronts. They're locking down the old hill. They have a 70-point lead. They've also won the rotation, and as you said, because they won the early gunfights, they get set up in power positions.
Last weekend, we'll help him step it up here. As you can see, as we look at the stats, he's leading the team. He's 16 and 11. He has the most time in the hard point. Shotty's put
back into the game. They need a big break here at Soccer Field. 3 players going to go down, and Apathy just fighting for position inside of Broken. On a force free right now, trying to finesse this smoke back and forth, slides on through, but Dylan, his counterpart, going to take him down.
This has been a really good answer from Raven so far. Not an easy hill to rack up a lot of time, but man, they have done it beautifully. There's only the point of entry on defense is going to be 0. He's the one playing sneaky out towards the back. And oh my God, there are just a legion of players here. Peekaboo, I'm here. I've been here the whole time. Is himself out. Make sure he can get away. It is 3 players in the ditch, but that first one definitely going to hit. Scraps just trying to spot him. Apathy can't use his dead silence. He gets the pick and gets away with his life. Oh, no. Yeah, it has been decided early. Tough gunfight, Brock. Little flick, but the flick is off. That time he hits. Pander for the 1v3. Now 2 players remaining. He has bomb. He's going to maybe be able to get this down. They're flying at it. They're stunning it. This seems to be back-to-back times they have to. But if we think it's that obvious, so does Surge. So you got to think the numbers will be here. Pander, though, going to get dropped instantly. Nice pick for Wuskin. First blood through for Royal Ravens. And now they're going to go flying. It's a tough spot for Octane. He's going to get dropped as well. The numbers here from Royal Ravens. 5v3. This should be the first offensive win. 4v3 advantage now for Royal Ravens, as they can put up their 5th round here if they can hold off the onslaught from Surge.
And I love that play from Shawnee, just to get the pick, play your life, force them to look at you, and there we go.
Scraps is going to back it up. That ends up, okay, well, that's going to delay the push maybe for a second, but now they're going to surge on through. Players on both sides would have to be able to smoke one. Now to Scraps. Scraps just can't hit the shots. It looks so difficult to get the entry, but they're able to do it. Now down to a 2 versus 2. They line up. They line up. It's 4 in a row for Pander at 9 and 5 currently, trying to disrupt the hold inside of Hazmat, just looking to locate the player, and well, not able to spot him. Is 0 in a sneaky position tucked away in the corner. 0 continues to do damage from inside the point. Lead change to London.
That's it. I think they get a map win for that, actually.
That was awesome. But it is all Royal Ravens to close this one out. Just a few seconds left as Wuskin has pulled out the snipe. And that'll close out the map as he
for a really long time there for a second. And now they're just opening up basically a 30-point lead. And that's just what I was expecting out of Florida. They know how to put themselves in a great position to set up for that 3 cap, spawning them at P1, and they did it flawlessly.
Brother trying to take over C, but Pharaoh, he's holding valiantly. He does get cut down. Raven still with control at B.
All map control in the middle of the map by that lion area. So you're able to give the Mutineers some time to push right back up in middle. Frosty's just going to be sitting at top green, picking up all these kills, being a nuisance. It's looking like Florida's playing this fine, but on the side of Royal Ravens, they're only down 13 points. Times is starting to tick. It's looking like the 3 kills in favor of the Ravens.
Lining it up on St. Petro does get dropped in the meantime, so nonetheless, his emphasis was felt, but he gets pretty much dropped, and that could set up someone like Frosty to do some work as well. He gets taken down. Can the Ravens bring this one back?
The Ravens are playing this absolutely perfect right now. They do have that 2 flag, only down 2 points. Piece here. Dylan followed up by 1. Now they just need to be able to hop on this B flag, at least go for a neutral, because time is going to tick. Ravens are going to be able to take the lead by 1. 20 seconds remaining, Lando.
Player 7.
They're going to have to make a play quick.
Look at player 7. Sky's in the flank. Can he try to get the neutral? It's the big question. Scrap shuts him down. Dylan on the backside as well. They are cleaning it up as the London Royal Ravens will stay alive. The emphasis was that they go down 2-0. We see them face off against the Mutineers on their best map and mode. But at their home series, the Ravens, they're still flying high. They are still sticking around, and they bring this one to a 2-1 series. Can they force currently the best team in the CDL to 5 games? We're about to find out as we fly in here for Gunrunner.
It's a beautiful opening 2P from Scraps. Hopefully they'll be able to pick up some time here on this P1 hill, but they also want to keep in mind that P2 is a lot more important. They want to make sure they're holding that right side tracks area, just making sure they're picking up kills all around.
It's an investment, right? You obviously let the first rotation start to go around because you know what the future holds. You know how those spawns can be and how solid you can be when it comes down to holding it, but we'll see what the Mutineers' breaking opportunities look like as a clean slate pretty much with the first one ticking down. You grab 30 if you're the Mutineers, you'll be happy with that, but it is all about the break, and we'll see how the Ravens decide to defend this one as Wuskin's setting up shop.
1-1 here. They already have rotations. They're going to be up by at least 15 points, but Ravens are playing this beautifully, man.
They are, and I will say, I like what we saw from the Mutineers at the end, but it was kind of what the Ravens holding them off for as long as really as long as they could. 4 seconds still available if you are London, but I mean, kind of based off the way that we've seen Florida at times, they can just be bullies, just trying to hop inside and try to break their way through. Wuskin falls near the timbers, and it looks as if one player who was trying to sneak through, I believe that was Sparrow, he gets cut down as well. But look at Frosty, player 8, he also drops. So good stuff from the Ravens. I was trying to call out a few guys for the Mutineers. Thought they had a few good opportunities to maybe try to flip the spawns, but at least for now, the Ravens playing some great D.
I love the way that the Ravens are playing this. Couple kills, and as I say that, 5 dead go down. It's looking like the Royal Ravens are just going to be able to bounce back here. Ooh. Probably going to be able to take a 20-point lead. All the kills going in favor of the Royal Ravens.
It is indeed Shawnee trying to break on through. No success for him, but it's all about the layers, at least for London right now. Trying to hold them off as well as they can. Dylan sends Frosty flying. Good. Like I said, Florida, obviously it's going to be a close game, right? It's going to be pretty much even after the first set of rotations, but you're happy with that as Dylan, he's covered up some people.
Yeah, if you're the London Royal Ravens, after that first rotation of Hardpoints, you should be absolutely astounded. He immediately flanks that side door, was able to walk in, pick up 2 kills, push out the backside, pick up another. Beautiful break out of 0, currently sitting at 25-14, really stepping up for his team when his team needs it.
0 right, the new addition. Guy's been electric. They added him to the team, and they instantly saw a second place finish. I believe what, this is only like their 3rd event with 0, by the way, so definitely have to take that into consideration. The guy has been great at different moments, but we talk about Shawnee doing everything he can up close. He drops. Second line of defense is going to be Dylan Codd, as he'll be staying alive, keeping the Awakening just behind the box, rather just inside the building. It's a matter of can he stay alive. Awakening finds the first. Shawnee wins it. Shawnee wins it, and the Ravens now are set up for next. That was beautiful in the spawn, and they can no longer... Well, actually, I say that just in the nick of time. They might get the tick. It really kind of just depends on what the Mutineers can do here kind of toward the later stages. But it looks as if it is going to be a rotation. So, Florida are aware of it. Ravens cannot win off of this hill. It's going to have to be on the next one, and it really is. Can the Mutineers hold 249 to 205? The next rotation is set. Can the Ravens break on in 35-21 from 0? They just hop on in. The hill is vacant, and the Ravens lock this one up 250 to 207. We have got ourselves a game. Ravens now left to reply, and speaking over toward B, smoke is out, and now that is time for Florida to rush on in, making themselves comfortable. 0 says, hey, welcome on in. I'll take one. Not the second, though. The pistol is out for Wuskin as possible. And Skies might have caught out Dylan on the backside. Farrell's going to be there for the challenge. Takes him down with the pistol. 10 seconds left. It's just up to Scraps. Finds the first. Trying to reference back. Is there time for a plant? There might just be. Scraps down the stairs. Finds the kill. And the Ravens will even this one up. Unless he learns what the future will be. Nice pick coming in from Scraps. Says, you know what, buddy? I'll pick up your sniper off the ground. No worries, brother. I'll find some success with it myself. Shots are raining through from Zero as he'll find a pick onto Awakening. There's Scraps as well. Now last player alive is going to be Frosty. It's on to him. He gets shut down as well. On the picks. It's going to falter on Whiskin's shoulders.
But look at the position out of Dylan.
Pharaoh, what?
That was a pistol. He had them got team shot. There's
Yeah.
no way he just died that quick to a pistol.
Look at
But
Shawnee.
Shawnee hitting the same play as Havoc. Is he gonna be able to put together a couple kills? Gonna be able to take down Pharaoh. Wuskins with the big shot from this top window. Smoke is out on the bomb. Scraps is able to take down Frosty. Now in a 3v2 situation. Scraps go for the challenge. Havoc's able to take him down. 1v1 situation now between Zero and Skies. This is a round that is going to be a heartbreaker right here. To go down 5-3 instead of 4-4. You're going to see, you're going to spot him. 20 seconds remaining. Zero's going to have to make a play quick. Is he going to decide to push Skies? Skies is playing this perfectly. Zero's going to reposition himself and take him down. Beautiful positioning out of Zero. Able to pick up that defuse, man. Up 5-3, but it all comes down to Shawnee right there. He said, anything Havoc can do, I can do better.
That's pretty much just going to be a bait. Havoc and Awakening, they're trying to work together. Dylan is aware of it, but in the midst of throwing out his trophy, he's actually going to get intel in terms of where Havoc is. First blood found for the Mutineers. Or excuse me, for the Ravens. The Mutineers now not in the best of spots. And Frosty is blind, trying to go for the plant. Gonna manage to get this one off, but nonetheless, the Mutineers, they've dropped 2 players. Can he catch anybody off? There goes Frosty as well, and Awakening and Pharaoh. The last 2, can the Ravens do this? Dylan shuts down 1, Pharaoh, the last member alive as he will be cut down as well. And the London Royal Ravens are going to walk away with this series. They shut down a team, a lineup that is yet to lose, and they complete the reverse sweep.
That was such an insane round right there. We saw Skies. He was trying to make that play through mid.
Kind of sending scouts throughout the map, right? Whether it's through middle, whether it's through Cole, or even through Forest side, which is going to be the least likely of the 3. But just continually watch those white arrows as they're going to be doing their best to try to flip these spawns. Cargo is nice, but it's by no means the preferred hill of the next 2. And in the meantime, Ravens, they're doing their dirty work, right? This is kind of a hill that's pretty much somewhere in the center of the map. You like Paris's position, especially when we talk about their ability to Paris Legion players as they hop through the door. What, Kismet first threw in, their Zed, their Shocks. Can they make some work out of it as a few of them begin to fall? Zero picks up a big 3. Luke is there for the response, but it looks as if it's going to be the Ravens doing a wonderful job holding on to this particular hill. Those cross kind of spawns, if you will, still favoring London for now.
The Ravens played that beautifully. They did not.
In terms of his scoreline, 22-12, 20-18 for Scraps. Obviously, the team doing some good work, at least for the time. They do actually manage to get spawns for next, which is kind of the biggest emphasis right now, as that is not what you want if you're Paris Legion. Entry, unfortunately, does drop. But right now for Paris, we'll see what the damage can be done. Shocks trying to sneak through the back. Can he break in? Unsuccessful. First push, stopped by London.
That was a beautiful kill that they just got on Turbine. That player was pushing up to play for this pinch. Now all they have to do is fluff from this train side area. All the kills going in favor of the London Royal Ravens. 4 go down. We're most likely going to have a lead switch here. Every kill going in favor of the Ravens. They're going to be able to hold this. They need to hold this for a little more, actually, because especially rotating towards that P1, you never know who can win on that hill. So hopefully they're able to pick up a good chunk of time here, so they only have to sit on P1 for at least 15 to 20 seconds.
Trying to contest some time as this one is going down to the wire, and it's exactly what we were hoping for. A close game 1 to start off Championship Sunday. It looks as if we're getting our wish. They got to juggle pretty much both of these hardpoints back to back. They're trying to be in mind of the future. They managed to get that done, but the work does not stop here. Shawnee up close trying to do some work. He gets cut down. Dylan in the meantime on a 5 spree, causing some problems. That's going to be 6 in a row. Dens gets challenged from long range. That's 7 in a row for Dylan. He's getting hot. A few more seconds, and London will clean up this Hardpoint.
Was able to pick up that first blood on the Shocks. Once he gains all that information, he knew that they were going B-side. Dylan was obviously sitting at a beautiful shot out of Wuskins. Easy in a 3v5 situation.
Yeah, already finding the early picks are the Ravens, and Scraps, he's hungry for another. Shocks peeks up, instantly shut down. From the Ravens, the typical A execute, and it works out flawlessly.
That was beautiful. It all started with Wuskins They finally take down Luca off the flank. Now, 35 seconds remaining on the clock. They know Zed is in this corner. They just can't spot anybody else. Dylan's going to be able to put down shots on the Kismet. Going for the challenge on Zed. Zed's going down too. Now in the 2v1 for Dens. Beautiful. Beautiful retake. All starts with Zed's going to be able to take down Zero. But Shawnee still has the chance to make this play possible. Shawnee going to come behind one. Shawnee going to come behind two. Take them both down. Beautiful play out of Shawnee. 1v3 for Kismet. 20 seconds remaining. This round just became impossible. And he just basically told Kismet
as well, but Scraps had a massive performance when it came down in the search and destroy, finished 15-8, and is looking to be just as influential in this domination. Rockstead Silence shuts down Zed. 9-0, make it 10-0 for Scraps, and he finds the 11th as well. Unbelievable stuff coming through from Matty Marshall. 11 kills to start off this game, and 11 kills that are causing problems.
Recap going and pushing that C flag as well, especially if they can dominate the middle buildings as they've been doing so far, then this is going to be a blowout.
Legion, it's up to you. You've got to try to silence what is the current momentum. No, Legion having a few good moments here and there in general, but it has been all around dominant so far from London. As Scraps again, 22-6, about to drop shocks in the window. I just had a feeling, Study. I just had a feeling that Scraps is going to continue on another 5 in a row, 3 in a row for Shawnee. I'm not saying chalk this one up yet, but Scraps is making me think about it. This man is on a mission, and that mission is to get to the final. Unreal stuff coming. That was kind of one of the major talking points the Nameless had coming into this series, was how lethal the Legion could be. But Scraps, he had other things to say.
He absolutely dominated this map from start to finish. There was no answer on the side of the Paris Legion. I'm pretty sure all of them are sitting negative. They completely got outslayed this map. All started with Scraps, one player challenge. He read the player that challenge, able to gun him. Shawnee had no chance of defusing that bomb.
Players running through the smoke. Luca blind, but nonetheless, at least manages to clear some things out. But Shawnee, again, another influential kill, as that's now going to be 5-1 for him. Tosses out the trophy just to make himself a little bit more comfortable, and in the meantime, Zero's finding players from behind. Shocks manages to find the first, and now we've got ourselves a lovely 1 versus 1. The more you can distance yourself with the Legion, the better. Here comes the challenge. Can Shocks walk away with it? But Zero hops on the box, and he stays alive, wins the 1 versus 1. And what a situation that is for Zero, as we'll get to watch this again. Gets tagged up, utilizes the box, and stays alive. Carefully walking up through forest. Who could be around some of these timbers? Who could be right around the corner? It's Dylan, but it's Kismet at the same time. Time starting to tick away. Dylan, an influential piece as the bomb needs to get planted. Thankfully it will. Does get cut down from the flank, so Dens and Zed left up versus Shawnee and Wuskin. A little bit of a reunion, if you will. And Wuskin's making players pay, and so will Shawnee.
On to Shawnee. Now 30 seconds remaining. Bomb is currently down front bathrooms. They need to grab it. And here comes Wuskin's turning the corner. Now in a 3v2 situation. Luca and Dens need to make a play quick. He's right around the corner. Den's gonna be able to pick up bomb. Shots for Wuskins are not gonna be able to come in. Here comes Dylan with the trade. 2v1 for Luca. He needs the bomb plant. And as I say that,
got some questions to answer today. So let's get into it. Question 1. What were some of the positives you can take away from the home series this weekend? We played the home series this weekend. Should be going to the finals in that one, especially with the bracket played out. We played Paris, and we always match up well against them, and thought that was our series to have taken. But it didn't happen. That's just Call of Duty, and that's just how we played. We didn't have the composure for the S&Ds, and that's something to work on, and we'll work on it. But some of the positives to take away from it was the domination. And we've been struggling in domination for the past few weeks, and we absolutely came out and bodied them. So it was good to just finally win a domination, not go like 2-1 down in a series, or like 2-1 in a series. So it's always good that knowing that we can win that third map, and and it's not to say that our other game modes are bad. It's in the S&Ds we play phenomenal until some rounds where we just didn't clutch up. So you know, domination was like the main factor coming away from that event, and hopefully we can keep working on it, and going into the next event, it'll be, you know, champs, it'll be sorted, you know, it'll be great. So yeah, I can't wait. Question 2. We beat both Florida and Paris at Domination this weekend. What has caused the turnaround in results for that mode? You know, we've been working on it, but, you know, there's still more to do. Against Florida, you know, we kind of got, I don't want to say lucky because we played really well, like, individually, but, you know, we got, you know, Dylan made a lot of kills against Florida in the second half, and we brought it back, and Matt, you know, turned up with a sub that he pulled out in the second half, and, you know, we played it well, we worked together as a team in the second half, and, you know, that's what we're missing in Domination. We need to start working as a team together. And in the Paris one, you know, the brothers, going off. Matt finished with like a 3.33 KD and Brad with a 2.7. So, you know, if we're playing like that, we're never gonna lose. But you know, we're coming off a nice win in our dominations right now, and you know, if we just don't lose our S&Ds the way we did, you know, I have a feeling, you know, we come against Dallas in the finals. You know, we give them a really good game, win or lose. It's, you know, that's just the way it goes, you know. You work on one game mode and something else goes wrong on the other side. So, you know, there's nothing really much to talk about in terms of like that. We're getting better at Dom, and it's perfect. Question 3: We're locked in for the top 8. We're locked in for top 8 at CDL champs, guaranteeing a spot in the winners bracket. How important is that? You know, it's very important, and you know, I don't have to delve too much into it. You know, you know, losing winner bracket, you got another chance. If you're not in winners bracket, if you're starting losers, you've got 0 chances. You know, and I'm not saying that, like, you know, I'm not saying that we need that chance. I'm just saying, like, if something does go completely wrong, or, you know, something in a series doesn't go our way, we have that one more chance to, you know, to still win the event. You know, you do not want to start in losers. It's the main thing. So, you know, I came here a few months ago, and, you know, working with the team, and we're still going hard to this day, and I'd like to think that I've had a positive turnaround on the team, and we've kept our top 8 seed. And yeah, we look really good right now. Like, you know, you've seen the results and whatnot, but deep down, I know we're improving regardless of that result at the weekend. So, you know, it's so important of our positioning right now, and you know, I'm really excited for champs. So, yeah. Final question: what would you say to our fans, the 6th Raven, about what's to come at CDL champs? I couldn't tell you what's coming at CDL champs, you know. I can't predict the future. All I know is that we're going to work extremely hard in the next month that we have to prepare for champs, and I hope the work that we put in is going to show and, you know, prove that we can win, and hopefully we go as far as you want us to go, and hopefully we win, because there's nothing more than we want to win regardless if it's online, there's an asterisk there or whatever. Like, we want to win, and we hope you support us in doing that. So I couldn't tell you what's going to happen at champs. All you need to know is that we're going to work our ass off trying to get as best as we can, so we do pull off the dub for ourselves, for you guys, and, you know, for everyone that supports the London team. So thank you very much.